Imagine a bustling restaurant in a trading center. If the owner handwrites their menu and spells beef as beans, that piece of paper is ruined. They have to crumple it up, throw it away, and start all over again. But on the right, we have a perfectly formatted printed menu. Getting to that pristine final copy requires a different tool. That tool is a word processor. It acts like a digital typewriter, allowing you to type your text, fix mistakes instantly without wasting paper, and print as many flawless copies as you need. When you open a program like Microsoft Word, the first thing you see is this large, blank digital paper in the center. This is your workspace. It is where all your typing and designing actually happens. Inside that workspace, you will notice a blinking vertical line. This is the cursor. It is a crucial indicator that tells you exactly where the very next letter you type will appear on the screen. Above the workspace sits the ribbon. Think of this strip of buttons and tabs as your ultimate toolkit. It contains every option you need to alter and improve your text. And finally, along the right edge, we have the scroll bar. When you write a document that is longer than a single screen, you drag this bar up and down to navigate through your pages. Learning the geography of this interface is your first step. Knowing exactly where your tools are means you can produce clean, error-free documents efficiently, long before a single drop of real ink hits the paper. Once you start typing, you will make mistakes. If you type, "We are eating beans," you can simply hit the backspace key to delete the wrong letters and type an F. We call this process editing. It is the act of modifying the actual content and correcting the meaning of your words. But getting the spelling right is only half the job. You also need to control how those words look. That is called formatting. Formatting changes the visual appearance of your text, like making it larger or changing its color, without altering the actual typed words. To apply formatting, follow one golden rule: select to effect. The computer cannot read your mind. If you want to make a title bold, you have to highlight it first. Only after the text is selected can you click the bold icon on the ribbon. Remember this distinction. Editing ensures your message is accurate, while formatting ensures your message is attractive and easy to read. They are two distinct steps in building your document. Knowing how to type the right words means very little if the final page is a messy, unreadable block of text. You need both accurate editing and clean formatting to communicate effectively. When beginners want to move a title to the middle of the page, they often press the spacebar over and over again. Do not do this. Mashing the spacebar creates invisible gaps that will completely break your document's layout if you change the font size later. Instead, use the alignment tools built right into the ribbon. By simply clicking the center alignment icon, your selected text snaps perfectly to the middle of the page, and it stays anchored there no matter what else you change. A document is rarely just plain text. To organize items cleanly, like pairing local dishes with their prices, you can use the Insert tab. Inserting a simple two-column table lines up beef muchomo and chapati exactly with their costs, keeping all your data structured. You can also use the Insert tab to add pictures. If you are creating an advertisement, inserting a clear, high-quality photograph with natural lighting instantly makes your page more engaging. Let's test what we have covered. Pause the video now. Think about the exact steps you would take to move the text "Enjoy your meal" to the center of the page and make it larger. First, you apply the golden rule. Highlight the text. Then click Center Alignment, and finally, increase the font size. By relying on the built-in alignment tools and inserting objects like pables, you avoid messy keyboard workarounds. This guarantees your document will remain stable, organized, and professional as you continue to edit. None of this precise formatting matters if the power goes out and you lose your work. You must save your file early and often. You can click File, then Save, or save time by pressing Ctrl+S on your keyboard. While your saved document lives exclusively on the glowing screen of your computer, it is known as a soft copy. To bring that work out of the digital space and into the physical world, you send it to a printer by clicking File, then Print. The physical paper version that comes out of the machine is your hard copy. This is the final product you can hand to a customer or a teacher. Let's review the core rules that get you to that final print. First, editing is changing the actual words and fixing spelling. Formatting is changing how those words look on the page. Second, remember the golden rule. Select to effect. You must highlight text before you can format it. And finally, always use the ribbon to align your text, never the spacebar. Mastering these word processing steps gives you complete control over your writing. It allows you to take a blank digital workspace and effortlessly transform your ideas into a polished professional reality.